Life is full of surprises, but sometimes the universe conspires to create coincidences so strange they seem almost impossible. From eerie predictions to bizarre encounters, these unbelievable coincidences will leave you questioning reality. Join me as we delve into 10 astonishing coincidences that actually happened. Few stories are as baffling as that of the identical twins separated at birth in the year 1900. Both boys, unbeknownst to each other, were christened with the name James. Both Jameses pursued careers in law enforcement, becoming police officers. Both men found love and married women named Linda. After their marriages ended, both Jameses remarried, and their new wives shared the name Betty. Both couples named their sons James Allan. Was it simply a remarkable series of coincidences, or something more profound? 14 years before the Titanic met its tragic end, author Morgan Robertson penned a novel titled Futility. The book told the story of a luxurious ocean liner, also named Titan, that collided with an iceberg on a cold April night. The similarities between the fictional account and the Titanic's demise sent shivers down the spines of readers. In 1893, Henry Ziegland survived a gunshot that lodged in a tree. 20 years later, while clearing the land, Ziegland used dynamite to remove the tree. The explosion dislodged the bullet, sending it hurtling towards Ziegland. This time, the bullet struck him, proving fatal. Was this a bizarre twist of fate, or was Ziegland's destiny linked to that bullet? Mark Twain, born in 1835, the same year Halley's Comet appeared, often remarked he would die with it. In 1910, the year Halley's Comet returned, Twain passed away. Was this a self-fulfilling prophecy, or did Twain possess an uncanny connection to the cosmos? In 1838, Edgar Allan Poe published the narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym, featuring a shipwreck and cannibalism. The victim was a cabin boy named Richard Parker. Nearly 50 years later, a real-life shipwreck mirrored Poe's story. The cabin boy who met a tragic end was also named Richard Parker. Had Poe tapped into a realm beyond our understanding, or was this life imitating art? On December 20th, 1922, George Tierney lost his life during the Hoover Dam's construction. 13 years later, on the same date, his son Patrick Tierney also died while working on the dam. The odds of such a tragic coincidence are almost too improbable to comprehend. Was it merely a cruel twist of fate, or did the shadow of tragedy linger over the Hoover Dam? Enzo Ferrari, the legendary founder of the iconic car company, died in 1988. A month later, Mesut Özil was born, bearing a striking resemblance to Ferrari. Could it be reincarnation, or simply a remarkable physical resemblance? In 1975, a young man in Bermuda was struck and killed by a taxi. 1 year later, his brother borrowed the same moped and was hit by the same taxi, driven by the same driver with the same passenger. The odds of such a specific set of circumstances repeating are almost beyond calculation. Was it a case of eerie coincidence, or did fate connect these two brothers to the same tragic end? The odds of such a specific set of circumstances repeating are almost beyond calculation. In 2007, Bulgaria's national lottery drew the same 6 numbers 2 weeks in a row. The statistical improbability of such an event sent shockwaves through the country. Accusations of rigging and fraud were rampant, but mathematicians insisted it was simply an extraordinary coincidence. Could it be that randomness isn't as random as we believe, or was this simply a statistical anomaly for the ages? The presidencies of Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy are linked by eerie parallels. Both were elected 100 years apart and assassinated on a Friday. Both were succeeded by men named Johnson. Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy, while Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln. These chilling coincidences have fueled endless speculation. Were these merely strange quirks of history, or did a deeper connection bind these two American presidents? Are these events merely random occurrences, or do they hint at something more profound? Perhaps these coincidences are glimpses into the vast, interconnected web of existence. Let us know which one amazed you the most in the comments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating content.